Hi everybody, Tyrone Shoes here. Today we're going to be doing the acoustic version of Dave Grohl's Something or Nothing. The electric version by the Foo Fighters was featured on the Sonic Highways documentary. See it if you haven't, it's great. And the CD as well. And we're going to introduce fingerpicking, and what we're going to do is, this is a great tune to start off on fingerpicking if you never have. And if you have, it's pretty simple really. The thumb is going to be in charge of the E string, A string, and D string. And we're going to assign fingers to strings. We're only going to need two for this one. We're going to need the index finger on the G and the middle finger on the B string. Now, on a lot of songs, the ring finger would cover the high E, but that's not going to happen in this song. So what we're going to have in this song is we're going to have a moving bass line and a kind of a drone of the first two fingers plucking the G and the B string. You just kind of pluck them. Not too hard. You don't want to snap them. Just a gentle, light pull up with the first and second finger. The introduction of the song features the E note here on the A string, 7th fret, with the G and B in between. You know, 4 pairs of those, and then we're going to switch from this note to this note for 4, and then that whole thing happens twice. It'll be easier to show you than speak it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's really all there is to it. So slowly, without doing the whole thing, we're going to start with the 4 of those, followed by 4 of those. And that whole thing happens twice. So it's 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, and 4 of these. Now, once that's done, that never happens again in the song. What I'm going to do now is show you the rest of the parts, and it'll be up to you to listen and memorize or write a chart for yourself, and so you know how many times each thing happens. The verse for the main melody is a chromatic, which is a fancy word for ascending or descending in half steps. In this case, we are descending, and it's going to go. Okay, so that is the main part of the verse. Now, we just start on E, and we go down in half steps every 4 times. To D sharp, to D, now we go to C sharp. Now we have 2 and 2, 2 C's, 2 E's, and then 4 A's. And that's the time, during those 4 A's, you have time to get back to the 7th fret. The first verse, he actually does 2 of them. So the next part, when the next part happens, it's going to be all right. So again, the in-between notes are always these 2, but the bass line is going to be E, F sharp, G, D, C sharp, and then A. So we're going to have a single, another single, a single, another single, now 2 of these, and 2 of those. So we have 1 E, 1 F sharp, 1 G, 1 D, 2 C sharps, and 2 A's. Okay, now there's only one other part. Okay, yeah, that part finishes, it does it twice, it goes like this. Does it again. And then the end is. We'd seen that before as the end of the verse, so that's not a new part. That is a repeat of a section that had happened before. There's only one other part of the song, and that's the only tricky part of the song. It's that kind of bridge part, and I'll play it first and then explain it. 3 and 4 and. I think it's twice as many as that, but that's the part. We've got a hammer on, and then again the same drone notes in between. Does it 2 times. Now the tricky part. We have a single, then together, all 3, the bass note with the drone notes, then one more pair that's apart. Slowly, if I can do it even slower. Apart, together, apart. Apart, together, apart. And that's really all it is. You know, the acoustic version is a lot shorter than the electric version. I think he does go back into the bridge a second time, but coming out of it, you just end on. I think that's where it ends. So there you have it. It's not many parts. It's really cool. Find the video on YouTube. It's probably not kosher for me to link to it, but just search for Something or Nothing Dave Grohl Acoustic, and he's kind of sitting on his back deck, just him and a guitar, and they do the song. It's a really neat arrangement, and it's fun to play. It would be easy to add to your repertoire if you play solo acoustic shows and things like that. It's a lot of fun. It's a really good piece of music, and it's not hard to do. So, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.